come, follow me, come, follow me. 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 National, this international, this international, this international, this international, this international, this international, this international. This international, this international, this international, this
What's up, buttercups? Who was it that suggested this? Gina, I think. Gina Maxey suggested chicken dumplings. I'm making chicken and dumplings.
Well, yeah.
And this guy's here.
What up, though?
I already cut up all the vegetables. Onion. We're gonna make the dumplings and we're gonna make the soup. Now. Fuck you up.
Yes, Coco, we are staying quite warm, even though it's running up my goddamn light bill. Got the whole damn house on 70. It's cold. What's up, everybody? Kellz is checking some stuff. I'll say what's up while we have a chance. Scroll to the top real quick. So from my beginning, that's what it's giving me only so far back. Excuse me. Maybellina, what's up? Hermana. Mama T. Little sis, little BB. Coco. Wolf Mob. Monica. Salute, darling. Yo, any of these bots, everybody, just hide them. I see you did already, but just always hide them. It's easier. Mama T says, I'm here as long as I can stay awake. Doc started me on a different muscle relaxer and I had to get used to it. Yeah, I can imagine.
That's what's
I
wrong.
can imagine, for sure. Light Angel Mommy, salute.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Scrolling right along. Kimbers, how you doing?
Come on, you bitch.
Kitty Cats, how y'all doing tonight?
Score.
Again, Coco, we are staying warm. Jen said I was annoying.
You don't live with them.
Yeah, Rich Martinez, salute, brother, salute. So yeah, guys, last week we were gonna make soup. I kind of bailed on you guys on that. Gene and Maxie had suggested something like chicken and dumplings, so that's the soup. I guess it'll get made after all. So Kellz research, there's a few different ways to do dumplings. Nowadays people use biscuits apparently.
Canned biscuits.
I always knew dumplings is just balls of dough.
But
Just
now
a
they
ball
have
dough.
like stuffed dumplings too. I don't even think that's really a dumpling though. But they have
Facts, Jen and Monica.
on the one side.
She said
I
Murph
was
is
on-
annoying. Monica's like, we love him though. Jen's like, yeah, sometimes. What do you want tonight, cat? You're not sitting on this dryer.
We have 3 kinds of dumplings. We have drop dumplings.
Drop,
We have rolled dumplings
rolled,
and biscuit dumplings.
brisket.
The difference between
I don't even
all
know what
these,
we're doing, dog. I don't be knowing what we're doing until like 6:58. I'm like, hey, what's this show tonight?
he don't know what we're doing because he doesn't pay attention. Otherwise, I'm making creamy chicken and dumplings. Keep it up.
Do what? Whatever do you mean?
Anytime you answer me like that, I already
Whatever
know
you
what you just did was
mean.
fucked up.
Good.
So keep it up.
Monica said, oh, hell no, that slap is coming. She knew it.
That's because he keeps testing my
Mama
patience.
T says, when my grandma was alive, she made farina dumplings. God, I miss them. Could you tell us what they are, Mama T? What farina dumplings are? Pammy! Pammy, my sis.
Okay, so maybe I should explain that. Drop dumplings are made in a bowl, like handmade dough, like I'm gonna do tonight.
Yeah, making dough.
Alright.
And that's like the balls, right?
Yeah, you would just
roll a
make
little
the
ball and
dough,
drop it.
as you'll see that I'll do, and then we scoop it up with like an ice cream scooper or a cookie scooper, and you just drop them right into the pot that way. When you have rolled dumplings, they're the kind
That's
you
the
get
ball,
in the normal soup, like the chicken and dumpling soup, and they're flat and they're dense. Then the biscuit ones are exactly what they
You
sound
just
like.
get pieces of biscuit.
You just take the canned biscuits out and you cut them into quarters, and then you just tape them like that and drop them in the soup. I would, show you, but it's an empty pot, so you go.
Yeah, because this soup only takes 15 minutes or something like that. So we figured we would just make the whole thing right here on live on CookinWitKellz, brought to you by Dirty Kenzo.
Yeah,
Jolly
I
good
already
show.
cut down and cooked up the chicken
Get you some chicken breasts.
because I figured that might be easier with making
Seasoned.
everything else.
Well, cooked
I always
fully.
season.
Make your chicken medium raw, medium rare.
Like it's
Just kidding. That's for beef. Do not eat medium rare.
There's
chicken.
people actually doing that. They think because you cook steak rare and all that shit that you can do that with chicken,
Ugh.
and that's idiotic. Don't do
Just
that.
to be ahead of the curve, guys, Kellz has already cutting up the veggies, onions, celery, carrots. The onions are diced, the celery is
Matchbook
sliced,
style
and the carrots are matched.
or matchstick.
Matched.
And I didn't do a whole cup of onions because I don't like onions anyway. So just saying.
Hey, chicken, yes, sir. Chicken said, hey, I made it. I caught it alive.
What do you know, Bucko?
Salute everybody. We got 16 here right now. I'm still lost. But I got this cool new vape. It's got a little push button that fires it up for you. Still
Pretty snazzy.
a little sticky still. But
He's fancy schmancy.
he gave it to me for the same price. So you can't be too mad.
I'm gonna set this aside.
How much flour is that?
That's 2 cups, but we're
So
not
guys,
worried about
chop
that
your
right now.
veggies. Put it to the side. 2 cups of flour. Put it to the fucking side.
We're going to start first with our soup part. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, I did list the ingredients in case you wanted to follow along in the description box below for both the soup and on the ingredients for making the dumplings. I didn't give step-by-step instructions this time because I figured I could always go back and do that, and you guys could just follow along with me if that's what you're going to do. Otherwise, this is how we're going to start.
Green Bay Packers win the Super Bowl.
This says to cook, well, to shred your chicken, but I diced our chicken because
it's fucking soup.
I'd rather have.
Why would they tell you how to do your chicken in the soup?
I guess that's how they did their recipe put on me, and I'm going to change it because I don't listen to nobody.
We don't conform, motherfucker.
So
it's been
for
over
this,
5 minutes. I can curse.
We need 6 tablespoons of butter.
Damn.
1 cup of chopped onion.
Onion.
1 cup of carrots matched.
The orange jaws.
You need a cup of diced celery.
That green jaw.
This says you need 4 cloves of garlic minced.
We got chicken stock.
This minced because it's already minced, and I'm not buying garlic to cut.
Yo, Rich, it might be the Bills' year. It might be the Bills' year. Look, it might be Packers Bills. That's all I'm saying, Rich.
Wait a minute. Then we need 3 tablespoons.
That's all.
Of all-purpose flour, a can of evaporated milk, and
Does this bother you, Jen? Does this bother you, Jen, when I do this?
Then you need, is that a tablespoon? I'm going to use rosemary. This uses thyme, but you can use whatever you want in there because it's the taste.
Left. Rosemary left. Don't be a dill weed. That's my favorite.
My mom's name is Anna.
My favorite spice is dill weed.
My brother's dad always called her Annie or Rosemary.
My favorite spice is dill weed.
Go figure that one. Or dill weed.
Dill weed.
Then you need 4 cups of your shredded, or in our case, diced chicken. 2 teaspoons of pepper. They say freshly ground pepper, but my shit's already ground, so that's what we're using. They can bite me. And salt, but that's the taste. So
damn,
we're gonna mix it together.
Monica's husband is good friends with Jim Kelly, great Buffalo Bill.
My family
lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. He did.
Well, it's kind of like our family being friends with the Ripper family.
Maybellina said, "Cause I just get nervous, Jen." We're gonna teach you, Maybellina, how to just say "fuck it." You just grab a handful of chicken in life and scarf that shit down. Fuck it.
I'm going to use the same pan.
I need that towel because I almost just wiped my hand under it. I was like, ooh. Hold up.
How long it took me to get my hoodie?
Here's something way more important, everybody. Fuck who's in the Super Bowl. Y'all know who the halftime show is. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige. My God. My God.
Cook over medium heat with butter for about 5 minutes. Add the garlic.
A lot of butter.
And then you cook it another minute. Yeah, but see, they do this all in one pot. So I want to do this in one pan, but I don't want to add the liquid into a skillet. So what do you think I should do? Just cook it in the pan?
I kind of tuned you out. What did you say?
I can't stand you. That's what I said. Never mind.
I did hear, guys.
I hail from Spain. Give me that have that.
Jump.
Don't make you sing it
Ow,
out. Because I'll do it.
Yo, Mary J, Kendrick, Snoop, and that's a dope ass show. Yeah, I
thinking
seen
to
it.
just do it
Seen
in here
something about it
instead of the
today.
skillet. I
What,
don't
the
want to
butter
put
and
the
the
liquid.
vegetables and stuff?
Yeah, but if you look, everything goes into the same pan.
Yeah. So, throw a little bit of butter in with the vegetables. Let them cook up.
No, I'm saying when I add the liquid, I don't want it to be too much for the skillet. You know?
I don't think.
And not have enough room.
You're putting in the pot.
That's what I was going
There'll
to
be
do
enough
because I
room
don't
in
want
there.
it to not be enough room in this.
I mean, that's a lot of chicken, but there should be enough room.
Well, I'm only going to use 4. It says use 4 cups of the chicken, but
Use as much as you want.
exactly. And I'm adding cheese in the end anyway, so they can bite me.
I did kiss her like fucking twice, you freak. Taste, what's good with you, bro?
I need a knife.
Fucking pain. I'm licking your face and everything. She's like, you gotta at least kiss her. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your chicken's getting all cold and eaten.
Babe, stop eating the chicken.
But it's good.
I know, I made it. Ha ha. Where's my little spatula?
I gotta grab my soda.
He's gonna grab his soda. So that's 6 tablespoons of butter. What?
I didn't say anything. You literally just said, so that's 6 tablespoons of butter. What?
Making sure he wasn't.
I didn't say anything. I was drinking.
I gotta make sure.
Yeah, I gotta make sure you ain't off your fucking rocker. Any more than any other time, I guess.
The man who likes the practical joke is gonna curious as to why I think he's joking.
When the fuck do I practical joke?
Well, you joke all the time.
I joke, yes. Practical jokes? I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, haha, April Fool's Day, throw a water balloon at you. I don't do any of that.
No, you don't do it all the time. You joke all the time. 6.
She is off her rocker. She loves my dumb ass. Can I get a hallelujah? Ladies, if you love your dumbass husband. I forgot to drop that snow video this morning. The one I showed you. Yeah. Snowed last night. We got about 2 or 3 inches. That's all your wives are asking for, fellas. Good 2 or 3 inches. I mean, if all you have is 3 inches, you might have a problem. Just because she wants 3 inches, she don't want to see 3 inches. She just wants 3 in there. Back to you, Kellz. Oh, shit.
I moved it to my stock pot.
What?
I moved it to my stock pot.
Pork chop. Steak knife. The garlic.
Yeah, this says to add 4 cloves and mince it. So, it's minced.
It looks like shit now, man, because it keeps fucking freezing and snowing again. She said she wants to see some pictures. Her daughter wants to see some pictures. That's a lot of garlic.
4 cloves, babe.
This is called garlic chicken soup.
4 whole cloves, all cut up and minced. How much do you think it is?
You gotta research that. I can just Google it.
Then Google it.
Google it.
I'm not freaking getting all that garlic when I have 2 things of it here.
How much minced garlic do I use to replace 4 cloves of garlic?
Talks into it too. Like
Minced garlic. Use a ½ teaspoon of jarred minced garlic in place of each clove. So you need 1 teaspoon.
It said 4 halves.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2 teaspoons. Because it's a half. So 4 halves is 2.
And I don't know. I'll use a regular teaspoon because I don't know. A measuring one, I mean.
Use a quarter of.
Because I don't want to.
Oh, well, look.
This is different.
This is everything. Also, dehydrated mint. Use a half teaspoon of garlic flakes in place of each clove and granulate it. Use a quarter teaspoon of granulated in each place.
But I think granulated isn't.
That's powder. I know, but I'm just saying. That's a quarter.
It's a teaspoon or a tablespoon?
It's 2 teaspoons, which is 1 tablespoon. I know that much.
Do you know?
2 teas is a table. Level her off with your spoon.
Keep it up.
I didn't even touch you. It was relatively close.
Ass.
It was relatively close. But
You did, because I felt my hair.
I mean,
touched
relatively, we're close to the sun, but we're also 93 million miles away. So. It's all relative, Brett. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. If Kellz doesn't get 50 likes, she beats me.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I get beat all the time because we average about 35. If we don't get 50, you're done. Wait, we only average 35. So Kellz added the butter and her veggies to the pot just to sweat them down, as they call it. Get those aromatics a flowing.
You gotta get them all nice and coated and let them simmer on here. I'm gonna set the timer.
Salute everybody in the chat. What's up with everybody?
Gonna set the timer for 5 minutes so we do it. That way.
Garlic does clear the sinuses. That's fact, Coco.
Yup, 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 yup. Strawberry garlicky. I'm gonna have to rinse these up because I'm gonna need my teaspoon again.
Ooh, where'd you get these fancy metal spoons from?
Oh my God, somebody that loves me a lot. Not you.
Fuck off. It is me. I was shaking my head in approval, and you're like, well, not you. I'm like, okay. Go
you know who got them for you.
Excuse me, guys. I gotta leave to go fuck myself.
Dry.
What?
I want them to be dry.
I wish you were dry, but every day I catch you sipping a little something in the morning. If you believe that, I'm selling real estate. It's in the Everglades. Get it before it's done.
You're crying piece of real estate.
You gotta get it before it's done. You gotta fucking no more than 10 seconds of order without a warning. People have that.
I just said I had to wash it. I used it for the butter, so I gotta wash it. I'm gonna need my friggin' spoons again.
Yo, Benadryl will knock you the fuck out. It definitely helps when you can't sleep. It's more natural than most other things too.
Safest thing to give your child. Let alone you.
I remember one time I was in the hospital for my asthma, and they gave me a medication, but it was just fucking with me. Like my veins hurt, like it would hurt inside. Like that's what happens when something don't, agree with you rather. So they ran over and hit me with the Benadryl, man. That shit was the closest to anything like strong I ever had. I was like this. I was like, holy shit. My mom's like, it was Benadryl. I'm like, yeah, I don't care what it was. All right, guys. So once again, in the pot was 6 teaspoons?
6 tablespoons.
6 tablespoons of butter, along with our cut down vegetables. We're letting them sweat down, they call it. Kellz is now going to add a whole can.
I'm not going to add it right now. No. Yeah, it's a whole can.
A whole can of evaporated milk. We're trying to get a creamy sauce.
And this is the secret to the cream. Unpause.
You're leaking it.
You'll see. X kick you.
How you gonna do that?
What, axe cooking?
You're going. It have to be up here first.
I can turn my feet.
Don't you gotta make your dough?
Yeah, when the soup is done.
Jen
Don't take
says,
that long.
I dare Kellz to blow a kiss. I guess to the camera. That was a weak bit.
Add flour after that. Sprinkle.
We don't even have any cooking wine anymore, Coco. I see you said about the sherry. We don't even have that anymore. Larry Beach, what up, bro? What up, chef? Larry Beach is a certified stunner in the cooking industry. That shit he made the other day looked good. Did you see it on his IG? He had made some like brick oven pizza and stuff.
No, but it sounds pretty good.
Yo, I'm going out there just to get some. I already told Larry, yo, you making me some brisket. That brisket is my favorite barbecue food.
3. Wait a minute. Damn it. Oh, no.
Jen said that was meant for me, guys. Just me. She's a fruit.
That's just.
You are going to get your head stuck in there. Get out of there. Curiosity kills your kind, bud.
Three tablespoons.
So, guys, if you're just tuning in once again, 6 tablespoons of butter with the vegetables. The vegetables were celery sliced, onions diced, and carrots matchstick. They're all cooking down in the pot. Kellz is going to make the dumplings for it. The chicken is already cooked down. The chicken stock, seasonings.
And don't put your flour away because you're still going to need that. You're going to need that. I mean, I'm not going to because I already got it out, but you're going to.
You like that, Jen? The curiosity kills your kind? I say that all the time. Are you trying to open a drawer?
Mm-hmm.
He's a fucking cat. What is he doing? You don't have opposable thumbs.
He opens the cabinet.
He's trying to open the cabinet.
There's paper towels in there.
Get away from my cabinet.
Them down and shred them.
You are not getting my paper towels. Go on. I don't think so. Take that money right out your ass. I'll give the troll page something to post. That's what your parents used to say, right? I'll give them something to post.
Yeah, I gotta add the garlic.
Mama T, it's okay. Get some rest, darling. She said she can't keep her eyes open. She'll talk to you tomorrow.
Alrighty.
We understand. Mario, what up, Dio? Thursday, what up?
That's it.
I'm sure I didn't miss anybody else.
Guys, I only just added the garlic and you cook it for about another minute.
So, Kellz figured this would be a good one. We're on the East Coast, guys. I don't know where you're at. It's been pretty cold. So a soup is always going to be a good option. And this is a pretty quick one.
Then I gotta add the
So she has the vegetables, the butter, and now just added the garlic. That's all at about medium heat.
Give me the thing out of the bowl.
What? The whisk.
Pay and let their boys in here.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, the 3 tablespoons of flour that I took out, it says you want to sprinkle it over the veggies and cook it for a minute, stirring constantly, and then pour
Because it's gonna
your milk
thicken that.
and your broth in.
It's gonna help thicken that. That's what that flour is about.
And you got to stir it quickly to
Yeah.
combine it.
Sticky, baby.
It is.
Evie, happy belated birthday, Eve. Moonchild, welcome. We got a Thursday's child and a Moonchild. So Kellz has just added, excuse me, guys. Kellz is adding the flour. Again, I told her to mix very quickly. Then she's just going to go right with the evaporated milk. You should probably bring the pot to the milk since it's still dripping. So when you're ready, just bring the pot and I'll dump it for you.
Yeah, because I gotta start.
You ready?
Yep.
Wait, show them the vegetables real quick, because that looks really good. That's the celery, onions, carrots with the butter and the garlic. Smells
And the flour. That's why I
smells
had that
amazing. So we're just adding the evaporated milk. And our chicken stock. Any brand you want. It was this or a cheaper one, and we wanted this one, so. You need a quart. 32 ounces is a quart.
And that's exactly what this is, so.
So if you've ever drunk a 64-ounce soda, that's 2 liters. That's a half gallon. Jinky scoop.
I'm just gonna keep stirring a little while it gets back on the heat.
You gotta get the chicken in
One step at a time.
There you go. Just tuning in, guys. Chicken and dumplings, as suggested by our awesome friend to the page, Gina Maxey. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button if you haven't.
See, this shows.
This is the easy one. You could do it any way you please, pretty much.
To let it simmer, and you make the dumplings. The chicken goes in.
Oh, you gotta let that simmer. So you might have to turn it in from medium.
No, I gotta let it boil and then reduce it to a simmer.
Oh, okay.
And then added the.
Yo, Gina knew what she was doing. I was like, I didn't want to make soup. She's like, I got a suggestion for next week, soup. Yeah, it was a good one. And guys, you're all more than welcome to suggest things you'd like to see. Comment here in the live chat afterwards in the regular comments. You can reach either of us on Instagram, other social media and shit like that. My page, The Dirty Kenzo, you can write it there, and I can just let Kellz know it's not a big deal. Anything you guys want to see.
Yeah, see, simmer and make the dumplings. Bring soup to a boil, reduce to simmer. Make the dumplings and drop them into the soup using an ice cream scoop. Place them all around it and gently press it, and then you cover and let it simmer for about 15 minutes on low. So
FM, saludo.
So now we're going to do drying.
Eve, I don't think only thing Kellz did in advance was the cutting of the vegetables
and the chicken.
And cooking the chicken. That was it. Everything
That
else is right. We're doing right now.
So we want 2 cups of flour.
Guys, this is the dumplings portion, guys. So for your soup, this is the part you probably want to pay more attention to. We'll give these a little more room here. Are you doing this? I'll just put it here. Can opener. I want to leave this spot open.
One tablespoon.
I'm gonna try to adjust us a little bit. Are you gonna be working in that bowl for a few minutes? You want the camera moved up?
No, I'm just mixing the dry ingredients right now.
Make sure you guys are subscribing to New York Creep Spotlight FM. Me and Kellz are always over there, always watch great videos. He's what you call we call him a monster catcher. It's a predator catcher. They pose as youth. They have I couldn't think of the word. They have decoys who poses the youth, essentially set up a predator for a confrontation. Hopefully arrests are made. So unfortunately, we got to do things ourselves on YouTube nowadays, helping addicts, stopping predators. So make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, supporting. Definitely great page. Monster catcher, you feel me, sis?
Teaspoon, because I need to make it. Okay, so what I'm doing.
I'll give a little bit of. We'll zoom in just a little bit. We'll zoom in just a little. There you go. Your face isn't fully in the frame.
2 cups of flour.
I'm trying to fix
plus a teaspoon and a teaspoon of baking powder mixed inside of it.
You're pretty good.
That actually makes it what we call self-rising.
Rich, we appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Then I mix the teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon of salt. You'll need 4 teaspoons of butter melted. This says a tablespoon of, this says thyme, but I'm using rosemary. And 3/4 cup of milk. 3/4 cup.
Could have told me I would have got the milk there. And we use whole milk around here. 3%. No 2. 3. That camera angle totally took your like head right out of it, even though I had the bowl in there. Yeah, when you're ready to like get it going, I want to zoom in because I know everybody likes them angles a little better. Sorry, guys. I know that was like a whip. I'm just gonna give you guys a shot on the bowl.
All my dry ingredients in before I add the milk and the butter that I'm getting ready to melt down. And I whisk it. And you already know how something's.
And salute my little
mixed.
sis for inviting Kellz and I to FM's page.
Mm-hmm.
I had heard about it, but she was like, "No, y'all don't understand." I was like, "Oh, okay, I understand." How much milk do you need? A measuring cup?
I have it over here.
You need it now?
Yeah, I need to melt the butter down.
2/3. Said 3/4.
Mm-hmm. Butter and milk using the wooden spoon. This says using a wooden spoon. Not exactly sure why it's specifically a wooden spoon. But what'd you do with the butter? No, I did it. I did it.
Eve, the seasoning they called for was
Thyme.
thyme, but Kellz is replacing it in ours with rosemary. Other than that, salt, pepper, and garlic. That was it. Oh, she has that's the seasoning from the chicken, right? The stuff, the other stuff you have.
Oh, that over there? Yeah, that's what it is.
So yeah, there's not really much seasoning in this other than the rosemary, salt, pepper, the chicken stock.
Yeah, there's salt and pepper, and there is thyme.
Oh, Eve, thank you. Excuse me. Eve, thank you for the contribution. We love you as well. She said, I love you guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You. I've had dumplings, Jen. I can't say I'm a huge fan, but I can't say I'm not either. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a dough ball. It's a dough ball in your soup, basically. And I've only really had like the processed bullshit, so well, I can't say it's like I'll be like, oh my God, I can't eat it, you know.
Check on our soup.
Might need like 5 minutes. Good. Once you put the chicken in, it'll probably be even better. And guys, if you wanted to contribute, you feel more than welcome. All you have to do is hit that like button. If you want to contribute financially, $ CookinWitKellz on Cash App, Venmo, same thing. It all goes back into the brand. We've been starting to buy a little bit of more cooking things. Our next one is a stand mixer, so we appreciate everybody.
Goal. That's my next goal. Make a little well. Put a bed in.
Coco, you know it, brother. We eat everything we can. We try to make every different combination of shit we can around here. Behind the bar, said the YouTube bully is in the building. He said, Kellz, let me hold $2. So this is the milk and butter, guys, going in the flour.
And our combo of all the ingredients.
Sis, he was going ham the other night, wasn't he? I left and came back. I'm like, what happened? Dear God, what happened?
Now, you know you can't take your eyes off of him for a minute. You know we love you, man. Keep going. Keep going.
You still need this, that paper. Just trying to get your room.
Just to touch up on the.
Jen is a Bitcoin. He spelled B-I-T coin.
We'll do worms and balls.
Yeah, I think it probably needs a little more. It says with a wooden spoon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you gotta mash it some up because it looks a little grainy. Looks like you have the right pause stickiness you're going for, but it looks a little grainy.
Well, yeah, there's also seasonings and shit in here too. Salt, pepper, rosemary.
Yeah, I guess.
I am gonna add more flour.
Just a little more flour.
Yeah. If you're ever not sure of something.
Injun Joe, what up, brother?
Always
Chicken and dumplings tonight. Chicken and dumplings. Chicken soup with dumplings. Chicken and dumplings. I don't fucking know.
Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings.
That's what I call it.
Hold on. Move up. You gotta be here. Work from like that line forward.
Guys, I just shook more in because it looks a little wet for me. But it says to mix until it forms a ball. With a wooden spoon at that, so. That's why I switched to this, or I would have just did it with my hands.
And what are you're doing?
Then you use an ice cream scoop and you put them in there.
I was wondering if you were doing the drop or
the drop. The drop ones. Why?
So you just grab it and throw it in there?
Yeah, you scoop it with an ice cream scoop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they cook in with the soup. It says where it's after you add these, you're supposed to turn it down to like a low simmer.
You could get your W2 on. That's what that message said.
Oh, from Deb?
Yeah, you're moving back too far.
I'm adding more first. I want to see if it can get thicker.
I'll tell you, Joe, I wish it was a little cheaper. He said, poor man's, poor man's food. I wish it was a little cheaper. That chicken breast.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was
and
like,
I still have
them
one.
chicken breasts came to about $4.50 a piece.
Them bitches were huge.
They were big though, yeah.
I still have one in the fridge.
I think you'd be better just like using your hands.
Yeah, but that's not what they say to do. I'm following the instructions.
I just feel like it's not congealing.
I mean, it feels like it's still wet to the touch, though. It's weird. But I get it into a ball. Can you get me one of the ice cream scoopers out?
Sure can. You want the metal one or the plastic one?
I guess the metal one. Work there.
Bang! Old school ice cream scooper. What you know about that? We try to go a little retro on some shit. Look at that ice cream scoop. It's so retro, we got it yesterday at Five Below. It's retro. Where'd you get it? I don't know. Kmart?
I don't even have any of those stores.
And Happy Vape Company. If y'all are watching, you know what I mean, we'll take a sponsorship. These Johns are dope.
I like it.
Hey, salute Maine for the contribution. We appreciate you, brother. Make sure you guys
are
subscribing to the YouTube Bully. I love that fucking tagline. Behind the bar, Maine the Milkman. Appreciate you. Yeah, the prices are going up, but I think that's because of everything. They're saying that there's a lot of ships out, out stuck in the Pacific, basically. Which it was convenient. There was a goddamn tsunami through the Pacific the other day. I don't believe in convenience. Came down to get you guys back up, so he's staring at the table here. Alright, conspiracy theorists, but there's a dang a tsunami. Goddamn volcano. Tonga Tonga. Here, I'll be looking at my wife's ass. She got one of them skinny girl asses, but there's still something there, so don't be looking. My hand's blocking it. I got my hand over the camera. There. It's as good as you get. Oh, I gotta see what the height looks like here.
It's probably cutting off your big old head.
Maine's a fucking CookinWitKellz supporter. Facts.
Yes, sir.
Joe, that's what you put the hot water on it. Slice right through the most frozen ice cream. Monica, you have to buy the EBT. When you don't get the EBT, you are the one who buys the EBT. 70 cents on the dollar, 50 cents on the dollar for family. Disposable vape with a heating coil. Ingenious.
This is sticky.
Pamela said you had nice ass.
Thanks. I try. No, I don't really at all.
Joe said, right, that we're going to get some old ass chicken that's been sitting on a boat for a month. Man, I'm fucking dumb as shit. I'm dumb, man.
Right.
I'm only going to read like 2 sentences. All right. Maine the milkman from behind the bar is about to expose somebody, and I'll tell you what, it's V-Bits. Coming for your head. He's too fucking much. He is too fucking much. Talk about it's YouTube's bully. Yeah, self-imposed, man. Self-imposed. You made yourself the bully. He said, look, there ain't enough bullies out here. I'm going to handle the job.
Show them how it's done.
It's like the fucking, what was that Robots movie? Robots, right? Is that what it was called? Robots? See a need, fill a need.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
See a need, fill a need. Call fucking Maine Bigwell. The boss around this bitch. Nah, Maine shows are good though. I laugh, music, you know, you get everything. It's a party.
Pretty much. That's what it feels like.
Maine bullies the bullies.
It's everywhere, bro.
Lil sis, that's a dope tagline. Bullies the bullies. I mean, I'm a reformed bully. I don't bully anymore. It's not worth it. Makes people feel like shit. It makes people feel like shit. I don't like to bully. When do I? I don't say shit about nobody on life. If I got a problem, I speak in subliminals like everybody else. Thank you. Babe said Sweet Tea deserves an award put up with his ass.
I know how that feels.
Hey, listen. However you get in it, salute. I don't knock nobody's hustle. If you're buying the stamps, if you're selling the stamps, if you're using the stamps, salute. But if you are selling them, what up with like 200 of them? Are you done with the dumpling bowl? Dumpling bowl? That's what you should call your wives tonight, guys. My sweet dumpling bowl. She'll be like, what?
Then y'all can let me know if Murph got you in trouble last week.
Are you gonna put the chicken in there?
In a minute. Can I wash my hands?
No, do you want me to put it in? I'm just saying, don't I gotta go in?
You can. There's 4 cups.
Right, man, I'm dumping all this shit.
4 motherfucking cups, right?
1, 2, 3, 4 cups.
1, 2, 3, 4 cups. The whole bowl.
AKA the whole bowl. They can't hear nothing but that running water.
Oh, they can. Come on.
Turn that fucking water off, you dickhead.
How you like me
The
now?
paper towels are over there.
And my hand towel's over here. What do you know?
That just missed ripping my eyeball out.
Ripping your eyeball out. Uh-huh. I want to add some more salt and pepper.
I didn't eat all the chicken.
Y'all know you eat that chicken.
Monica, we know you were not being offensive. She's like, I'm sorry if I came out offensive. I made it sound offensive. You didn't.
Right.
Murph's an asshole.
Yes, that's true.
I thought dumplings were supposed to be like little round bowls, though. Balls. I mean, that is the same premise because they're just bigger than I expected. Also, it looks good though. That is good.
Creamy. That's why I said creamy.
Maine said I had Asian dumplings and Jamaican dumplings. I want to try Paul's dumplings next. Paul's. Oh, EBT can help a lot of people. I've lived off it for a long time. A long time. When I was a child, my mom and parents would split up. Mom had to do what she had to do. It definitely helps people.
Yeah.
But just like everything, it can be abused. That's where the problems come in. That's where people get upset and things of that nature. Because everybody wants to feel like if they work hard, they're going to get what was promised. Unfortunately, it doesn't always rock out that way. Fucking shit.
Yeah, we just leave the door covered. Yeah. Cover with the lid.
How long is that going to sit for?
15 minutes.
It's been sitting for a few minutes already.
Sorry, Spanky.
It's been sitting for a few minutes already.
Yeah, just need the lid for the top.
It don't matter.
Yes, it does. It's not sitting right.
Women.
You should know you bought me the damn pot.
So once again, guys, as always,
the
recipes. Excuse me, interrupter.
Good.
I'll give you a fucking good. As always, the recipe and the directions are in the description. Kellz will post stuff on Instagram afterwards. The recipes will all be there as well.
I always do.
And like I said earlier, you might not have heard it, but if you guys have a suggestion, you want to see us try something, you want to see us try and fail, anything, just throw it out there in a chat anywhere.
You gotta let me know.
But just be like, yo, cook this crazy Korean food so you can fuck it up. Hey, it might surprise you. Kellz made McDonald's apple pies.
Kind of.
Main salute, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you. If the oven stops working, we can heat the food up in the dryer. That's facts. Okay, I feel you, Joe. Joe said he can't get EBT, but the Creek Nation, they give all their citizens food if they need it. Small grocery store, you get what you need and stuff. That's dope.
Yeah, it does.
Just because people make more than they say is too much, don't mean they don't need it. Nobody should ever have to choose between food and anything else. Food should be free. Joe, I agree with that. I mean, I think if anything, food is one, like when we speak of the barter system, anybody who doesn't know, barter system would be, I need 2 gallons of milk. Joe needs his front lawn mowed. We do that for each other. That's the barter system. I think food is something that should be. Food shortages, it's just another way for people to be extorted. We have that going on in the world right now. Food shortages, people holding out food from, there's still countries out there. I mean, people starve here. Like, you know, we say we're the greatest country in the world because of our freedom, and we love that. That's fine. But on a ranking, we're 7th. We're 7th. The United States is number 7 in like happiest and income and everything. We're 7. So it's like no one in that top 10 should be starving. I don't think. And we're, you know, but that's the capitalistic dream, you know, the chase of the dollar. I don't think anyone, you know, I love to see it like in Philly before we left. The block captains were getting food. It was basically from the school district of Philadelphia, but they would give it in the summer because they know some kids wouldn't eat. You know, going to school is the only way
they can eat.
And I know I've seen it. You know,
or the only time they do.
My son came in. He was probably 8 or 9 years old. Can I get an extra cake from tasty cake? Can I get an extra one for my friend? He said he hasn't eaten today. And it's like 7, 8 o'clock at night. They're like, yeah, man, give him 2. You know, and it's just normal out there. You know, some kids have addict parents who spend everything, sold the food. You know, other kids, it's
ran out.
The parents aren't really existing at all, so they don't care about buying food. And, you know, you see a lot of fucked up shit in the hoods.
So around the same time every day, you line up and you get your
used to be able to go out.
Get a snack.
Yeah, they would give 2 snacks, and they were doing the play streets and shit, and a little lunch. It was the same kind of lunches we would get in day camp. Shit, I used to go to like at a playground and be there.
You can even still go to the school and get breakfast when it's blue.
I love that program because you know.
And now that everything shuts down and all that shit, you can have people go pick it up.
Yeah.
So the kids have.
And then programs need to be available because there are kids that's the only.
There's no child that should go hungry. I'm sorry, there's too many people around here for that.
It's too easy to eat. I was in the store yesterday. I was in Dollar General yesterday.
If you don't want people stealing, then you got to give them the means so they don't have.
But I said to Kellz, I was in Dollar General yesterday. You can make a spaghetti dinner for 2 for $2. A box of pasta was $1, and the jar of sauce was $1. So it's like I think you don't have to be a fucking millionaire. You can be 100-aire, so to speak. You have $100 in your pocket. But I think we should, in America, no one should be able to not have that fucking $2 meal. Like $2, and we can't give that to somebody, you know. A lot of shit's got to be fixed. Listen, that's not all for a cooking show, guys. That's deeper. But, you know, just speaking of, so also, if you guys know anything, we want to do something. I know salute to the Puyo show. The brother was doing a soup giveaway. He's getting like we call them udon noodles, but ramen. And he's just giving, you know, people boxes and shit, helping people out. Fucking spreading that love as we're speaking about. But what I want to do is if we know anybody, if you guys know anything already, if not, we're going to try to set it. Because somebody said, he did, salute their brother. He said it to me, do it where you're at. And I'm like, yo, you're right. Like, I'm a fucking idiot. You know, I'm like, why didn't I think of that? So I want to, like I said, if you guys know something going on where we can make like a cake or a fucking, you know, a soup, anything, let us know. Damn, I missed a lot. Lady said she was $7.99 for a gallon of milk. Get the fuck out of here. Number 1. Thursday said who was number 1. Sweden. I think it was Sweden. It was one of those ones where it's like they had the highest employment rate in the world. I think it's Sweden or Norway, one of them. Then it was Canada, was 2.
Norway has like
3 was Australia. I can't remember all of them. I do remember that it was wherever 1 was. So Norway, Sweden, wherever that was. 2 was Canada. 3. Fuck that list. So I'm gonna find that list again. But yeah, number 1 and 2. I know Canada was 2 and 1 was.
He can usually remember shit, but he's having issues.
Yeah, I'm having fucking memory issues last few days. Medicine too. My mom couldn't afford some of her scripts before she died. Monica, exactly. And every other country in the world has fucking free medical. That's the shit that pisses me off because it's like we had people who served in World War II, Vietnam, like our generation. Vietnam vets that can't afford to eat. Get off my table. Get down. Get down.
He thinks he's getting that.
Damn. Thank you. Go. No one should be left not eating. No one, that shit's ridiculous. Heaven, my sister. Salute, Heaven.
Hey, love.
Thank you, Breezy. She said good show, by the way.
Thank you.
Kellz, good show. She corrected it. There you go. Hey, that's good to see you, sis. Joe said, I love bologna. Barncito, my brother. Make sure you guys are subscribing to ATG TV, my brother. Excuse me, ATG Barn.
Look at this one.
What? I said the dumplings are like fucking meatballs, bro. They're supposed to be like this.
I'll make my dumplings however I make my dumplings. You shut up or you won't get none. So, I don't know.
Them Jones look like meatballs, y'all.
Guys, look at my fucking meatball. I mean,
Here, bring it over here to the table.
No, I'll bring one. It's still cooking.
These dumplings over here looking like, look at this dumpling, y'all. Looks like a fucking meatball. What is this woman
Look as big as hell. That's what happens with my cookies, too. I use the freaking
You have to
ice cream
always
too.
remember, go smaller because this stuff expands.
I'm used to cooking for way more people.
Joe, do you mean a Philly cheesesteak? I don't know if we made cheesesteaks yet.
We did that as an upload.
I think we did like an upload a while ago, not long, I'd have to find it.
It's on my page somewhere.
But I want to make them again, but I said in that episode, what you see advertised on TV and like how Philadelphians actually eat them is way different. Because you see on TV, it's like, oh, cheese whiz, onions and peppers. And it's like, my cheesesteak gets literally just mayonnaise and ketchup on a roll with steak and American cheese. That's it. Not, it don't have to be. But it's like TV portrays it like, no, you have to have the peppers. And I'm like, no, you don't. I'm from Philly. No, you don't. TV, you see it on TV. That's what it is. Cheese whiz and. Look up at local churches. I do feed missions often. One near me, we go to AC and bring it this year. Yo, that's Kitty. That's a good idea. There is one church too that's helped people that we know around here. So that might actually be a good idea. Oh yeah, my aunt puts a little food coloring in the dough to give it more color. Joe said there. Yeah, Kellz made fucking dumpling meatballs tonight, y'all.
My dumplings are big as fuck.
I guess she didn't know they were supposed to be.
My cookies end up being that way too.
They're supposed to be that big.
It said use the scooper, so I use the
They're
scooper. Shut
dumb.
your mouth.
They're dumb. You're listening to the internet.
So what?
They're dumb.
So far, it tastes good. So
The whole internet, including us. But especially me.
But especially you.
Let me show everybody just tuning in. Again, Happy Brand, if y'all watching, sponsor us. You sell these joints for $30. What ain't gonna hurt y'all to send your boy Murph, your girl Kellz, a little box with a little note that says, y'all rock.
Smoke out.
Good huge dumplings, Kellz. That's what the note could say. From Happy. Here's a box.
Shut up.
But
my dumplings are
the
good.
only look, I'll give y'all a free promo just one time for Happy. This is for Happy, y'all. I'll do that, guys. Hello there. The first disposable vape with a heating coil. Double push. Boop, boop. So smooth. So delicious. And it gives me a buzz. Happy Brand vapes. Don't be a bitch. Be happy. And sing. Fucking award-winning. Award-winning.
Dumbledore clap. Dumbledore clap. Dumbledore clap.
A meatball-sized dumpling sounds good right about now. I thought about my hubby when taking me to dinner for my birthday. Monica, you better kick his fucking ass now.
Yo, and it tells you to test the dumplings, right? So I thought there was like some process that you do to make sure the dumplings are done. That's just to take it out and cut it in half.
Amy says, sheesh. Thank you, Pam. She said she loves the hair. I'm growing it out again, but it's been a while since it was short. Cows don't like it. She hates it. It's been so long since my hair was short. She's like, I don't like it.
I think the last time your hair was that short, it's actually on your old ID.
No, that's the last time my whole head was like an even cut. Yeah, but I've had like fades just a few years ago.
I meant that short.
I had like a fucking 4 in a skin like 3 years ago. Well, maybe a little longer because I grew it out, shaved my head, and then grew it out again. And now I'm growing it out again. Dawn South, or if you down south, they roll them flat and slice them, Monica said. Yo, I mean, if you like dumplings, I don't think it would matter how
that's
big
what they
are.
say. They roll them.
Because it's
they should be
something
like
to fill you.
That, like flat and dense, though.
Yeah, that's what Monica said. Like down south, they roll them and slice them. Let's get you a bowl. It's almost ready, right? You need a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
15
minutes or
I got
so.
sides here. I hate walking in front of the camera.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, you really should. You don't want to see it back. You gotta get. What? You want to let it chicken for a few minutes? Mm-hmm. We're just gonna let it thicken up a little bit, guys. That's what she said.
Start working on the burner.
What?
You're gonna move that so I can get in the fridge. People don't talk shit. Or
What do you want?
need something out the fridge.
What do you want?
A drink, a lunchable stick. You're just
Oh,
on my way.
A lunchable steak.
Yeah, that on the bottom down there. Cooler.
I didn't do nothing to you, Brett.
Attitude Central.
Sis, we love you. You already know. I ain't got no attitude. I wasn't even paying attention. No, I said, what's up?
Pissed off the 16-year-old. You should fear for your life, sir.
Appreciate everybody. Let's just all take a nice breath. We should have ended 7 minutes ago. We go into overtime and shit goes to shit.
Shit goes to shit.
But yeah, guys,
I want to thicken up a little bit.
we're trying to let it thicken up a little bit here, but bullshit. We call this chicken and big ass dumplings. Listen, y'all do what you gotta do. You protect the chat how you protect it. We wrapping up in a few minutes here anyway. So we, like I said, we went overtime just to try to let it sit a little bit. But I'll say, just speaking for myself and Kellz, we've been out of all the bullshit, so I don't even really acknowledge anything anymore. So I understand where you guys are at. Call's yours, because I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. Real life's been too good.
For real.
So I don't really know what's going on the YouTube streets. I come into somebody's chat and they're like, yo, fuck Johnny. And I'm like, fuck, Johnny was your like real life brother. What the fuck is going on? So after I seen that, like in like 5 different sectors, 30 different channels, I'm like, yo, fuck YouTube. I went right back to watching asteroid videos, hoping it takes us all the fuck out. Let's go.
There you go. I'm trying to fuck, but it's done. I want to taste.
Like I said,
that.
y'all, we wrapping up. Y'all do what you got. Salute to everybody who tuned in with us. Hit that like button for us. Cooking with Kellz, Season 2, Cooking with Kenzo. Chicken and big ass dumplings.
Here, taste it.
Oh.
It's too thick.
Strip off some of that broth. I got some broccoli, some chicken. Put a
There's
little
no
bit.
broccoli.
Put a little bit of, I mean celery. Put a little bit of dumpling. A little camera view over here, a little camera action.
Now, if your dumplings come out as big as mine did, you might want to just cut them down in your bowl. I'm doing it so it cools down quicker, but.
Coco, thank you, man. Thank you. Positive, awesome comments the whole time. Thank you, brother. Everybody, of course. This came out really good, guys. Injun Joe said he can't find you on Venmo. Is it spelled a certain way, or?
No, it's spelled the same exact way.
Joe, it's CookinWitKellz.
Yeah, there's no G.
No G and no H on cooking and with.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm not sure why you'd have an issue. He found it.
Yep, there it goes.
Cool. Oh, Kitty just threw up the email, but Kitty, thank you. You're awesome. Appreciate everybody, all the great, amazing people who come and show love. This is fucking, excuse me, episode 41, guys. 41. That means this is.
That's because we have the best family.
This is the 16th episode I've been in.
This is episode 41.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 25 is when 26 is when
You
I started
got,
with you.
26 you started.
16
On
episodes.
a regular basis, I'll say.
That's fucking dope.
Because you had appearances before that.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking for too. I agree with that, Pam. You know, let's just leave people out of things unless they directly say something. You know what I mean? I agree with that. But yeah, guys, chicken and dumplings. I'm Murph, the Dirty Kenzo. This is Kellz. She's not even from Kensington, so when they call her Kellz the Dirty Kenzo, it doesn't even make sense.
Mm-hmm.
She's not even from Philly. But I am the dirtiest fucking Kenzo, motherfuckers. I'll spit venom in your fucking face. Oh, sorry. My bad.
He gets carried away.
My bad, my bad. Oh, I don't get carried away because this shit is the fucking Matrix, bro. Bunch of Agent Smiths, and I'm fucking Neo like this. I see everything in fucking code now. I'm like, yo, I'm fucking rising here. I'm like, wow. I followed that white rabbit right into a brick wall. And I took a whole fucking OD'd on a bottle of red pills. Let's fucking go. Life's a joke, people. There's an asteroid coming to take us all out. Like, what the fuck are we worried about the internet for? We got like 20 years left. We got like 20 years left, y'all. The aliens are here.
Live wise.
TMZ is showing aliens. The fucking aliens are
here. TMZ is showing it. You know, it must be.
Fuck it. They're like, look, there's Tom Cruise and there's an alien. TMZ, what the fuck?
First thing I do is I check TMZ. If they ain't telling me, I don't even listen.
But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in. I again am Murph. I'm gonna hop off to the side to get the ending song set up, so to speak. Kellz could say her goodbyes. Once again, I remind everybody to like, subscribe to myself, the Dirty Kenzo. Show each other a little love and peace out there, guys. This shit don't matter. All the people that come and show us love every week, we really love you guys. You already know it. To everyone who contribute tonight, Maine the Milkman, Eve, we appreciate you guys. You already know. You guys contributing your time by liking, commenting, that means a fucking world too. So I'm getting 1,000 notifications. But I appreciate you guys on behalf of both of us, and I'll leave you to Kellz with these big ass dumplings. If you cut them down, there's really nothing wrong with it.
Remember, guys, if you guys want to see something specific, to leave it in the comments on any of these past shows, shorts, slides, whatever. I'll see it and I'll get back to you on it. But I thank you guys for coming out every Thursday and joining me. That I come on anyway. And this guy.
Hey, this guy over there. Well, we're going to play, instead of playing international, we will play that too. But we're also going to play my newest song, Wasting Immortality, it's called.
And for any of the links to mine or to his or anything like that, you can find them in the description also.
And you'll hear why I call this song Wasting Immortality, guys, because it says, wasted my time, now I am old. So it ran in my head that it was like, Yo, what if you were given immortality and just wasted it? So,
How does one waste immortality?
being me, a stoner.
Well, that sucks because I did it too.
Being a stoner is wasting your immortality because you're all burnt out. You're like, dude, I'm stoned. I don't know if I could do it, dude. You want to load your fucking dick out over here? Your fucking dick out over here. All right, bye.
Take my soul, wasted time, now I am home. Spend it all, take my soul, wasted time, now I am home.
Eating dumplings. Eating dumplings. Ain't they something? Appreciate you, Joe. Bam, Kimber. Sis. The whole gang.
Take my soul, wasted time, now I am home.
Better to burn out than fading. Hey, I see you, kitty. That's dope. Thank you, Monica, for the contribution. Appreciate you.
Thanks, love.
Thank you again, Monica, for the contribution. Everybody else, like I said, even if you contributed your time, you don't understand how much we appreciate you guys.
This means the world to us.
We'll just play some music there. Oh, we gotta go back a little bit. I didn't know this was fucking radio.
Take my soul, wasted time, now I am home.
Appreciate you, Coco.
Take my soul, wasted time, now I am home.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, no problem, sis. We love you. Let's see.
Oh, I hope you did good.
Guys, I do implore you to listen to that on my page through your regular speakers, headphones. I'm sure it'll sound amazing compared to what it sounds like coming through a Bluetooth speaker and a phone. But appreciate everybody who shows love, my sisters. What the fuck was that? Sound like Katie upstairs. Make sure she's all right. Sound like somebody slid. Just calm down. Oh. All right, guys. We appreciate everybody showing love. As always, the theme song, The Cooking with Kellz, created by me and my band, The Murphs, Murph and the Murphs, with the assistance of the Murphs. It's all me. But international.
Come, follow me, come, follow me. 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 Come.
1, 2, 3, 4, let's fucking go! Samba, yes, samba. Do the merengue dance.
National, this international, this international, this international, this international, this international, this international, this international. This is
Let's go! Hey! 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 Hey!
national. This is the national. This is the national. This is the national.
Yeah, we're all good over here. Eve, we appreciate you.
Thank you, love.
See you next week, Evie.
This international.
You all ready? Let's bring that motherfucker back one more again. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Dawn, salute. You made it at the very end. Appreciate you, dog.
This has been Cooking with Kellz.
Dirty Kenzo Productions. Peace.
Bye.